Safaree and I spoke at the gym. He gave me a call and invited me to the bachelor party. I was absolutely happy to get the invite because it just lets me know that everything in the past is now water under the bridge. But I ain't gonna lie, this party's pretty boring.
Welcome back. On the couch with me is the one and only Rich Dollaz from Love and Hip Hop New York. Rich, how's it going?
What's up? What's up?
Good to finally see you. You know, I've had some of your castmates on.
Oh, really?
We've had a lot to say about you, so it's nice to meet you in person. Oh, they have. We're going to get into it. But I have to ask you, you know, Mendeecees was released yesterday. Have you spoken to him? How's he doing?
Yeah, I actually spoke to him. Me and Yandy shot together last night.
Oh, okay.
So, of course, he's in the halfway house now.
Yep.
I think he'll be there for a week, getting paperwork solidified and all that kind of stuff, job and all that. And then he'll be released, I guess, during the day between, I don't know, whatever working hours are. So he'll have that time to be in the streets.
And he's feeling good, feeling positive?
Feeling amazing. He's feeling amazing. He's back. He's in the streets. He's you know, it was a rough 4 years. So all things considered, second lease on life. He's here. Do the right thing.
I love that.
Make amends.
Make amends, exactly. Well, I don't want to waste any time. Let's get right into it. You and Safaree did not end on a good note last season, I would say.
No, we didn't.
But he did invite you to his bachelor party. What was the turning point in sort of you two getting back in good terms again? Yeah, it's a little crazy at this reunion. Just a touch.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like me and Safaree were never friends, right? So, but if you have conversations with somebody, you can lie through omission, right? By leaving things out and things of that nature. And that's kind of, to me, is disrespectful as a man, because as a man, you should be like, okay, I'm dating her now. Especially if this girl was somebody who, I wasn't her last relationship. Right. There were people after me. There was a Bow Wow relationship. There was a, God rest her dead, a Cliff Dixon relationship, and some other guys. So I think that the whole thing just got blown out of proportion because Safaree wasn't able to just say how he felt and be like, oh, you know, because in my thing, we don't have to be best of friends for you to keep it real.
Right, exactly. You don't need to be that close. And you're so far separated from Erica.
That it really shouldn't matter.
But did you see at the reunion of what you said about her might be taken as disrespectful to him?
Well, yeah, and I was in that, basically what I just said to you is what I meant. So I didn't articulate it properly, and I guess if you're on defense or if you're looking for something, me being kind of slick with the mouth, then I understand that you probably took it that way.
Yeah.
All I was saying was that, what you just said, we were far removed. I did not mean that there were 100 dudes in between me and her. I was not saying that she's a whore. I was not making, that's not what I was saying. I'm just saying that based on the relationship, there had been other people that dated her after me. Right. So why would I be so connected to this woman after literally 6 years of not having dealt with her?
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It just came out in the way that you, and in the reunion, it gets very heated, of course, I'm sure.
And then you're on edge and you're looking for that guy to say that thing. So when I got backstage, producer Stephanie Gale came up to me and she was like, really? And I said, what? This is what I meant. And she said, come on, Rich, that's not how it sounded. You made it seem like you were trying to take a jab. And I really wasn't. Honestly, I wasn't. And
you guys are good now, though. You and Safaree are good.
Yes.
Okay. Well, last season, Safaree got into it with you and Joe and Sin over his relationship with Erica. Do you think there may have been a sign that they shouldn't be together?
No, not that they shouldn't be together, but I think you should be honest in your relationships. That's the consensus. The thing that just kept resonating was Safaree trying to keep this a secret. So you keep it from Richie that you're dating this girl. You have conversations with him, personal conversations, intimate conversations about life in general, but you omit that. You have this girl coming to, I think it was Barbados or whatever.
Costa Rica,
and you don't tell Joe, who is supposed to be your friend. Right?
Slippery
so
slope.
now there's someone, so now she pops up in Costa Rica. Joe is dating Sin. Erica used to date Sin. So now you're in this weird kind of triangle thing. And it's all because he omitted these things. Just, yo, Erica's here. That's my girl. This is like a vacation for us. You don't like it? Stay away.
Right. Just be open and honest from jump and you'll be fine.
That's it.
Well, even though you and Safaree settled your differences, Erica was not pleased to hear that you were at the bachelor party. Let's watch that.
Okay.
Here he is letting this man who has spent years defaming my character be allowed in his bachelor party. It's a huge slap to the face to me.
Erica, she not with it.
I'm out. Say less, brother.
All right.
I'm out. Safaree and I are on good terms, and he invited me to his bachelor party. I'm feeling like she should just let it be.
Do you think Safaree made the right decision by asking you to leave, just to respect
Absolutely,
Erica?
absolutely.
So you weren't pissed off or anything?
No, I wasn't pissed off. I kind of expected it because, well, first of all, let's be clear. Bachelor parties right next door to each other, I wasn't expecting that. So
It's a little crazy.
had I been knowing that we were in such close quarters, I probably would have understood that if she found that I was next door hanging out, partying at her, the day before her big day, she may have taken offense to that. She might have gotten upset. But I didn't realize they were so close. So I thought that a bachelor party is under normal circumstances your last day of freedom.
Yeah.
And you're about to party like a rock star and have a good time, and your wife is at next door with her friends popping into your situation.
Right.
Which is essentially what happened. Her friends went back, told her I was there. She starts getting upset. She goes, screams, hollers at Safaree. Safaree comes and tells me,
Get out.
my future wife is flipping out, bro. Can you exit stage left? And,
Yeah.
and it was cool. Like,
You understood the drama, basically.
exactly. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a part of that drama.
Right.
This is Love and Hip Hop now, so we love drama, right? But not the day before you get married.
Yeah, of course. That seems like the bad timing.
That
And
was
we kind of touched on this, but you and Erica have a very rocky history.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think she hasn't gotten over the past, especially with you?
It's a good question.
It is, right?
I think it is a good question.
Yeah, give me a good answer to this.
I think there's.
Be honest. We're in a relationship now,
Exactly. So, honesty is the best policy.
Do you think she still has feelings for you?
I won't say that. It's been a long time, but television has a way of making the past seem like the present, so you can never really escape it. And because this is like the beginning of the reality thing, and then the Love and Hip Hop, and then I think Housewives came out around the same time, and the relationship stuff, and this type of show that wasn't a real world type of situation. This was like, so we were in a real relation on TV, and it's been a while, and people watch that. So I think you'll always be connected in some kind of way. And if you no longer like me, that could probably be annoying to you, that people keep walking up or people keep making reference to you, because my relationships will always be bigger than the ones that she's in.
That's fair enough. And people keep reminding her of it, keep bringing it up.
Exactly.
Social media doesn't help at the same
That
time,
doesn't
because they're
help.
like always trying to pitch you guys
I
against each
would've
other.
Put us against each other, which is fine for her,
Right.
if you're in fact mad at me. But then the people who are like, oh my God, I loved you guys when you were together, that's gotta suck, right?
Yeah, that's not going to be good either way.
That's not gonna, yeah.
But Safaree he kind of seems to handle it as best as you can,
Well, because I think he wasn't there. Number one, he wasn't there for the early days.
Right.
So he's kind of a new cast member, like last couple of years, I imagine. So that's one. And then two, he gets it. I think he just is like, yo, that was the old days. This is my time now. We're together. We're happy. She makes me super duper happy. And I'm just trying to move forward and not be confrontational with all the nonsense that really has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even here for that. I want to move forward. I knew you. I know her. This is my wife. But I still want to have at least an amicable relationship with everybody involved.
Right, exactly. You want to get out of that past.
Exactly.
I actually want to jump to you and Jennifer, because she's been trying to decide between you and Fresher for management. However, you kind of forced her to decide. Let's watch that.
I took it upon myself to invite Fresher to Jennifer's photo shoot today, because now that I'm working with her, I don't want any more drama to creep up. Fresher was giving Jennifer a bad look, so now she needs to let him know that their business relationship is now over.
Do you think Fresher's girlfriend will be his downfall in the relationship? Jen, I'm talking about now. I mean, in the industry, she calls herself the groupie slayer. That's usually not something you want in a girlfriend, maybe. Right. What do you think about that?
I think that Fresher, having been an artist and now trying to move into from a creative to a suit, right? Jen having been a part of that creative life of him being a rapper, and that's probably where Jen the groupie slayer comes from, because he's a rapper and all these girls around him and things of that nature. So now that he's trying to transition into it, it's probably still tough for her, because she still knows Fresher as an artist.
Right.
Jennifer comes onto the place, and then that doesn't go well, and then Jen pops up at a showcase, and that doesn't go well, and then, other things have happened throughout the season, I guess, and those things didn't go well. So now it's like, I wouldn't say she was going to be the downfall. I would say Fresh is his own downfall. He's his own worst enemy at this point, because if this is a girl that you've been with since you were in high school, then there's a certain amount of respect that you should show.
Yeah.
And I don't know that that respect is being shown on this format, which makes it even worse.
Right.
You can do something within the confines of your home and, you know, argue and get it out the way, but when you do it in front of 2-3 million people every Monday night.
You guys really need more drama on this show, you know? You guys lack a drama, low personalities, you know? No, not enough hotheads on this show.
Not enough.
Yeah, exactly. Well, before we go to break, I have to ask how Miracle's case is doing. Are there any updates? And is Ashley back in school?
Yes, Ashley's back in school.
Great.
She's finishing up. So she's a junior now, and she's back in Memphis. She's at the University of Memphis.
Oh, congratulations.
And that's my baby.
That's so
and
cute.
then Miracle is about to go to trial.
Okay.
So the last offer we received was 5 years probation, mandatory anger management, mandatory domestic violence conversations.
Disputes, whatever.
Right. You have the mandatory, and then the shrink once a week. So it was 5 years probation, no jail time. She's, you know, she feels like she doesn't want anything. She wants to be totally exonerated, and I don't know that that's the right move or the wrong move, but she's going to trial.
And you're going to trust her to make the right decision for herself.
I mean, the first deal was 5 years,
Yeah.
and that became 2 years, and then it became this. So I mean, how do I not trust her at this point? Because I think I would have
whittling it
sat down.
down.
Exactly. But, you know, she has her strong belief, and she thinks, you know, she really, really believes that he has her in her best interest. But my one thing is that, you know, there was once a story. The guy was like, "Yo, you're in the water, and there's like crazy waves and everything, and you're in this boat, and then the boat comes, and then the Coast Guard comes, and then the next guy comes, and then something else comes.
It's always
so
that, right?
So that's God. That could technically be God saying, "I'm here for you." It doesn't have to be you get to walk away scot-free, but you're a lot better off than you were.
Right, of course. Well, good luck to her in her
So
trial.
let's see what happens.
She seems she's making progress here. She's making progress. So good luck in that regard.